Welcome to Violeta Inc. I'm Elena Casares. Today is our last spotlight card from 2019. This is when we started this journey. And our last card is called Tiny Bubbles. This is a vanilla arts class. It's a Copic class. I will link it in the description box. This card is a 7x5. It's going to be a shaker card. But since we do not have, we are using an X-Acto knife because we do not have the exact die for this digital image. So this is where I'm thinking I'm going to be cutting. And yes, I measured it 100 times. I was very scared because it took me a while to color this champagne glasses. So I'm going very slowly. I am using a self-sealed cutting mat. I want the part that you can see on the top, the champagne that is going up. I want that to be in the shaker also. And it is not a straight line, so you have to be loose. Your hand has to be loose to be able to do this. Now we're gonna go all the way. What I'm cutting is pretty much the champagne that you see inside the glass. I am sure you can use this technique for any other digital image that you color. I just never done it with anything else. And very carefully, with a very steady hand, I feel that if you push too much on the X-Acto knife, you lose control. So I believe that I actually go around it twice because I didn't go very deep, so I could control it better. Now you see, I didn't cut it all the way. This was colored in Cryogen paper. This is a very good paper for markers. And it has a shimmer that helps you use it in cards because when you use it, express it, it's a beautiful paper and it is great to use with markers. But it doesn't give the of your to your cards because it's just very plain paper, a little bit plasticky, so it's not like elegant like this one. This one is beautiful. So we got one, yay! And then we have to do the next one. Don't worry, we're only gonna do this twice and that is it. We can relax and continue. The little details that you see on the champagne, they are with pencil. All of the classes with vanilla arts, they have pencil on top of it. You will, once you start doing that, you don't go back. You don't go back to only marker, unless it's for someone that you really don't care much, the card that you're making. But color pencil gives you such a detail on it, on your project, that you will love it, and it doesn't take that long. It doesn't take that long. You can always schedule. Somebody asked this once, how long do you give for your color pencil? And I said, well, I just decide this is gonna take me 3 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, whatever time you have available. That's it. Almost done. This one, I think I was having a hard time with it. Yes, I did not want to lose it. This year, I had a lot of firsts. This is the first time that I started a YouTube channel. It's the first time that we funded pretty much completely a rescue in Texarkana called Bixieland. The first time that I started doing lessons teaching how to use Copic markers. Okay, so now we are using this little piece of acrylic. I'm gonna use this behind. We're gonna start making the shaker part. This was just double-sided tape. Now, I did not like the way it looked, kind of distressed on the sides. So I wanted to do a frame on top of it. I had a hard time finding a frame. I almost went and bought a whole set of dies to make a frame. But 2020, my purpose is not to buy a lot of new stuff. I have a lot of dies. I have the basics. I have a lot of words. And I do not use all of them. I shouldn't be buying more. I want to be able to use what I have very well. So you will see me using a lot of the same dies, a lot of the same words. Well, maybe not the same words because I have a lot of them. New techniques using what we already had. Because I did that. I did I need every single one of the stamps that are available. Every single one of the dies. And then I never used them. And I decided this year, this is the year that I'm gonna be recycling and I'm not gonna be spending as much. We'll talk to you about it in the blog that we're starting for 2020 because I want to share with you what is it that I'm gonna be doing to still make great cards, to use all my coloring markers and pencils and all that. So that was, oops, that's blurry. Anyway, I just use double-sided foam tape. These little bubbles, tiny bubbles, I ordered, and it took like a week to get here. And once they arrived, they look so much like bubbles. You will see the link. And I did show you the card that came with the little bubbles. But they are difficult. I'll show you why. Okay, so this is how I decided that I would be able to measure where the part that we cut from the champagne glasses will go, because I was having a really hard time. This is video number 325 because the previous ones, they were just suck. They sucked. They were not good at all. I was just not able to understand how to do it until I came up with this idea. So I put them there, right there. They're ready. Now we're gonna use the little bubbles, and they move so much. They go everywhere. This is the shot where they look like they are behaving, but my craft room was full of them. And now we're gonna take off the double-sided tape with my little tool. I use this tool all the time. I just do not know why. I keep forgetting to use it in the videos. Now is a good time for you to go and like this video, because I'm sure you like it. You will save time by not making the mistakes that I make. So like the video, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you click the notification button so every time that we upload something, which is about every 2 weeks, the next 2 weeks we will be uploading our next Copic class. So you should make sure that you subscribe. And well, I'm taking this off, and we are gonna continue. So this goes right there, but I didn't think that how am I gonna be able to tell exactly where to put it. So right now I'm like and I pretty much just like, oh, I messed up. What am I gonna do? And yes, I'm putting it back in the little container because this was not the best idea. So I am going to put it in the champagne that you can see through the glasses. Very messy. Do you have a technique that you use when you do this? Because I clearly don't. So here it goes. I think. And I was gonna pick up those little bubbles, tiny bubbles, but no, I'll just put more. Using my tool, which was very handy with this. And right there. At that moment, I was very, very proud because I thought, ah! Well, it is a little bulky in the back. And now we have the shaker. And of course, as you can see, I put a lot of tape in the back so it won't move. This is how it's going to go in our 5x7 note card. And I found this die. I do not know the name of the, unfortunately, I do not know the name of this set. But it's from Spellbinders. I do know that. This is the frame that we're going to put on top of it. Making sure that it is the right size, that it won't be too big on one side or not on the other. And it's been decided that it is the right side. And now we're going to use double-sided tape to add the shaker mechanism, I guess you would call it. Very carefully, because I did not put any glue on it, so it can wiggle. This one, of course, I'm going to use double-sided foam tape, but I think it's kind of thick. I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like a good size. Oh, a little bit. This part. So we are adding the double-sided foam tape. This one is my favorite and I order it all the time from Amazon. The link description box. The description box is going to have the class. This class is called Cheers, and everything that I used in this video. This double-sided foam tape, I use it all the time, as you know. But I am not very good at deciding what size to use. I wish there was this tape, foam tape, but thinner. I'll have to search for it. If I find it, you will see it in the description box, okay? Because I have to be cutting it all the time. And we are done. Well, we just need to take off the tape. So we're gonna put it just right on top of it. Make sure. Well, I didn't edit this very well. I just saw my husband was calling. Now he can see that I was ignoring him. I should have put some glue so I could wiggle it, because once this goes on, oh look, it looks like I hurt myself. There is this one is gonna be Connect, the Gina K glue. That's the one that I use all the time. There, one, you could just give it away like this, write something on it, put a sentiment, but I happen to have a die that says cheers, just like the class. So of course I used it. I die cut it 3 times from white, 3 or 2, I think 2 times, from white cardstock, and then from the same cardstock that we use for the frame. I do not know how, but the size of it was perfect. I was thinking, should I put the shiny one in the bottom and then do the Cheers white in white cardstock on top of it, just a little bit off? But no, I decided I did not want that. It gives it such an elegant look when you use 2, 3, sometimes even 4 layers for your word dies. offset, not much really. I was thinking maybe black would have been nice too, but I wanted to keep this car clean, simple, easy. Look, it's perfect. The size is just perfect. We're pretty close to the end of the video. Thank you so much for being here, for being part of this tiny channel in 2019. I hope you continue watching us in 2020. Don't forget to like the video. Thank you. Have a great holiday season. Goodbye.